Cohen here. I'm at Sardinia Airport. I've just spent a few days here doing some incredible work. Let's rewind a couple of days and show you how everything unfolded. Okay, you guys, this is it. This is the first part of an epic adventure that's going to be taking place over the next few months that sees me first off going to Sardinia. My goal really is to help as many people wake up to the power of intention. What that means, or should I say, the power of intentions. I'm going to share as much of this as I can, as I really want to inspire people all over the world to turn their good intentions into actions. Let's go. Sardinia, here we come. So this is my beautiful home and I've just stepped out here. Come and look at this. This view is shocking. Isn't that amazing? Wow, it's calling me. I need to go to it. I need to go and get in the sea. You want to come? Let's go. This is the room where we're going to be tomorrow. There's going to be 180 people in this room. And look, we've just been looking at my slides. And look, here's one of the slides there. Look, Gandhi. Who would have believed that I would be talking about him? But for me, this guy was unreal for so many reasons. One, he said something truly amazing. He actually said, be the change you want to see in the world. And if you can't be, then financially support the person who can, which I think is all about getting behind the change makers, get behind the people who are doing the greatest work about making humanity better. But I also have a slide of Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King was hugely influenced by Gandhi. And what Gandhi did was, well, Martin Luther King did his own version of it. And Martin Luther King said, I believe, one of the most important things that I've ever heard anyone say, which is the most important question we should be asking of each other. And I'm going to be challenging all of the people here to ask this question is, what can I do for you? How can I serve you? Because the audience that we have here is, they're people in the hospitality industry. So there are people here that want to buy things for their industry, and there are people that want to sell. So ultimately, it's all about connections. My presentation is going to be very, very, very moving tomorrow. So I've done a sound check and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Good morning. It's day 2. I'm just getting ready to go out. I've just been reading, loving this book, reading it again, Outwitting the Devil. Just finishing my cup of healthy coffee. And it's time we're going to go and watch the sunrise. I'm going to take my plate with me with my wife's name on it, 10 kilos. This is my Go Rucking bag, this new fitness craze. Let's go and climb a mountain and go and watch the sunrise. Wow. Can you see the sun? Look, can you see? She's just popping up. Look. Let's zoom in, look. She's coming up. You know, let me tell you something funny. I was just sitting here going, why is the sun not coming up? Come on. You know, can't it hurry up? And that's been the story of so much of my life. Just literally pushing hard for things, working hard with things. And that almost killed me. I had chronic fatigue for 10 years in my mid-20s. Just pushing. And I realize now that there is another way of moving through the world, which is when you let nature take its course, you let nature do its thing, you let it happen, you do the work, but then you have faith. I've talked about this for years, but as a bit of a fraud, because I wasn't doing it. You know, knowing and not doing is rubbish. You know, well, it's not rubbish, but it's not great. There's nothing better in life than actually doing what you say you're going to do and being able to practice some of the magic of what human beings can actually do. Because I think everything has an intention. That sun has an intention right now. I believe its intention is to give life to this earth, of which it does so beautifully. It's been doing it intentionally every day for a very, very long time. Even though you might not see it every day, this is your earth. And this is your earth to make the most of what you want to do. Just imagine if your intention was similar to the sun. It wasn't something you could question. It's just like, no, this is what I do. And I think once we start to work some of this stuff out, and this is what I hear my wife saying to me in my head, I just hear her saying, Pete, be intentional, be intentional. Yeah, if you want to help others around the world do it, fantastic, but you go first. Be the change that you want to see in the world. And today I'm going to give the best performance I possibly can to a whole load of people. My intention is to put a bit of light into these people's lives and give them a different perspective of what is possible, what they can do, and just how wonderful life is, but also how challenging life is. Because the people here that are running this event, it's about WeWork, but it's about work and wellness. Wow. What an honor, what a privilege to be here to share this with you, looking at the glorious sun coming up, doing its thing. Wowza. Big wowza. I'm actually recording this also on another camera here, look. This is on time lapse. Wow. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's make this a beautiful day. A day full of intention. So here she is. I take Hannah with me and look at the sun coming up, Hannah. Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? And my commitment to take you in my rucksack all around the world, wherever I go. Just unbelievable. Beautiful. So it's just about an hour and a half until I'm on, and I'm just in the room. This room is going to be full, and just going through my slides. But today's going to be a bit different in terms of how I'm going to deliver this presentation. This is actually a book here. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. This is a book here with all of the people in here, and there are people here from all over the world, which is fantastic, all different industries. So my message really needs to be very, very broad, and I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to actually say, look, there's a few messages I'm going to drop into this presentation, and I don't know, it's like giving them an envelope of, like, there are different things, messages here for you that I'm giving to you, but I don't know what the message is that you're going to take. I want to talk about intentions. I want to see whether they understand that power and how they can apply it to their life, of how they can turn their good intentions into actions. I also want to talk about the power of gratitude, how we can be grateful for what we have, and it's a wonderful emotion to experience, but we can also have gratitude for what we want in the future. I also want to talk about the future and our relationship to them, and help them to perhaps see me as someone who's a friend of the person that they could become. And I also really want to talk to them about this slide here, because they're all here offering something. And I think when you have something to offer, one of the greatest questions you can ask is, how can I help you? And this is what Martin Luther King said is the most important question we should be asking each other. So it's going to be quite broad, but my goal is that everyone takes something away. And then what I want is to ask everyone, I'm going to say to everyone, I want you guys to come up to me over the next, because I'm here for a few days with all of these delegates. I want to know, what was your takeaway from what I shared? And is there anything that you're going to do different on the back of the time that we shared together? So it's going to be really interesting. I'm definitely ready to deliver, definitely ready. Got to change this. Obviously, I've got a nice ironed shirt over there, a white shirt, but it's pretty hot here. But I can tell you one thing, it's about to get a whole lot hotter. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Or it is the afternoon, isn't it? I know we've got people on all different time zones, right? What time is it where you are right now? We're all... Well, listen, first thing I've got to say is thank you for being here, because I appreciate none of you have to be here, right? So the fact that you're here giving me your attention, I think that warrants for me to give you the very best of what I could give you in the next 45 minutes. Would that be okay? Yes, just please nod your head, just so I know that people are with me. Because let's be honest, let's talk about some of the most valuable things that we own, right? So when you think about the most valuable things that you own, how many of you would say your children? I'm sorry to tell you, you don't own them. They're actually on a lease, right? Some people say they're homes, and some people don't actually own their homes. I think the most valuable thing you own is your health. Would you not agree? And your well-being. Would you agree? Yeah. But of course.
So we're here at WE3 Hospitality on our second day of meetings. Today we've had the pleasure of having Pete Cohen as our speaker for our session. We work well, we're very much about wellness and energy, and Pete and his session was very much aligned with what we would have liked. And I'd like to say thank you, Pete, for what you've done. It's been great. All the feedback has been positive by the delegates, and hopefully we'll bring more energy into the event thanks to your intervention. Thank you.
The afternoon is in full effect. I've had some lovely feedback from people regarding my presentation, and you can see all these meetings in full effect. People sharing what they have, people looking to add value. But for me, what is amazing was just all these people from all different parts of the world, and realizing there might be some differences. Well, there are differences, right? But there's also some things that we all have in common, and we all want to make a difference. And I think my message was well received, which I'm super happy about. I appreciate that sometimes what I'm saying isn't always easy to hear, because I'm asking people to stop and look at themselves, and that can be a bit scaring, but also liberating and also inspiring. So let's carry on. It's the end of the second day, and people are still playing on the beach. The water here is just incredible. And I really have met some wonderful people from all over the world today. And what's great is just seeing loads of people having fun. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. I just absolutely can't believe how beautiful this sky is. Just like, you know, about getting rewarded, right, in life for doing certain things, right? Oh, I didn't even realise the camera was on me. Right, I'll take the camera off me because this is ridiculous. When we talk about getting rewarded for doing things in life, like obviously if you exercise, there's a reward for you. If you meditate, there's a reward for you, even though you don't necessarily see the rewards straight away. Just got to be careful here where I'm going. There's a reward for getting up early, because like a lot of people won't get up at this time of the day for whatever reason. It's really none of my business, but I think that is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, and I don't know how well this will come out on the camera, but I don't know what to say about that. I'm kind of It's unbelievable, guys, and I feel great that I can record this and make this into a film and show it to all of you. Pete Cohen in the house in Sardinia. I've just spent the last few days at the WE3 We Work Well conference. This is amazing. We have people all around me here from the hospitality world. It's been really amazing to meet some awesome people. I was the keynote speaker here yesterday. We talked about energy, we talked about intention, we talked all about all great things. But what I love about this organization, it is committed to bringing wellness into the workplace. I don't think there's ever been a more important time for people to look at their health and their well-being from a fresh perspective. The whole world has woken up, I think, to just how precious our health and our well-being is. And it's been amazing. We've had hikes, we've had yoga sessions, we've had HIIT sessions, we've had breathing exercises. All of these people have had an amazing time. It's been an absolute privilege and a pleasure to be here. And I know I'll be back.